Well, here we are, the opening of the Seekers Library. We have been waiting for this for a very long time. And I'm Jenny Lang. I am the Tree of Life Sanctuary nonprofit coach and have been working on this for a long time with Laura. And I'm the founder of Lang Consulting, and I'm your master of ceremonies today. And I'm thrilled to be here. Laura asked me to share why I decided to say yes when she asked me to help with the Seekers Library, with the Tree of Life Sanctuary and the Seekers Library. And first, helping people who work with and for nonprofits is what I do. So there was that. That's how it all started. But anytime I can help people with the tools that keep them from being overwhelmed, which is so easy to be when you're working with nonprofits, and anytime I can help people not be overwhelmed, that's my mission. But this client is special. This client is special and not just a client, because I too, like all of you, am a seeker. I'm a seeker. I'm an eclectic kind of seeker. And so this turned out to be something that was just perfect for me, both professionally and personally. And this has become a very personal mission for me. So that's why I'm here today. That's why I will continue to be here. And that is why this is so special to me. So I want to personally, and as your master of ceremonies, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you. Our first speaker today is known to all of you. Our first speaker today is Laura Abernathy, and she is the Tree of Life Sanctuary founder and president. And we put together some things here. Laura founded the Tree of Life Sanctuary in 1997 in Auburn, California. When she and her husband Jim moved to Van Zandt, Washington in 2008, she and the core Tree of Life Sanctuary participants began the work of transforming the organization into a 501c3, not-for-profit organization. And Tree of Life Sanctuary became tax-exempt on January 1st, 2010. And the rest is history. Laura has been building the School of the Soul ever since, and it is culminating here in the opening of the Tree of Life Sanctuary. So, Laura?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you being here today. And I want to bring attention, we also have some people in the rooms over there down the way here, reserved room, the work staff room, that are in those rooms listening to this because they're exhausted. And they need a little chill time. So I want you all in those rooms over there that are hiding out and taking a nap. Thank you, because I know how much work all of you went through to bring this into manifestation here into the physical plane. I know how much hard work all of you have gone through. And at the same time, what made it so challenging was that you have things going on in your own lives, personal lives, that are really quite demanding. And our times right now, for everybody, are quite demanding. So, believe me, I thank you all. And even those of you who traveled across the country to take a big leap with the Tree of Life Sanctuary, like our library manager, Benjamin Anderson. Let's give him a big hand. Absolutely. All right. Well, Jenny gave you the beginning of the story, and as we move through the speakers here today, and it won't take too long. I know this could be really boring to sit around listening to people talk in front of you, but by the end of all the speakers, you will have a sort of a summary of the Tree of Life Sanctuary and how it got to where it is today with the Seekers Library. The first thing I want to point out is that the name Seekers Library was coined by Marcia Hanson. We were working as a core team 3 or 4 or 5 years ago about what to call it. And she came up with that, and that was it. It was like, oh yeah. So thank you, Marcia.
Thank you.
The energy of the team made it so it would come out. So gotcha. Okay. Really what this Seekers Library opening is about today is the expansion of the Tree of Life Sanctuary's programs. We have 3 pillars of service that we are using to fulfill our mission of uncovering the divine in spiritual seekers. And we put it simply like that on purpose because that divine is self-defined and there's so many paths to the mountaintop. And we want to help people get in touch with their path or improve the path they're on so that everybody has more spiritual satisfaction in their life and more fun and more fulfillment. So that's what we're about. Now, the 3 pillars of service that we have are the Seekers Library. We also have courses. Right now, they're mostly in person, occasionally virtual. We also have an online school that we have not really developed yet, and that's our next focus next year. We're going to start putting a lot of attention on that. We have an online school site already. You can access it through our website. There's some free things in there, so you can go in and kind of get a sense of what we've got up there already. And then the 3rd pillar of service, we call our trusted resources. What the hell does that mean? Resources to us means our people. We have several people that we consider a trusted resource that we can recommend to people who want some one-on-one assistance or group assistance through coaching or we have people that do divinations, lots of different ways that are trusted resources. We even have people who coach business in the format of that are business health coaches who use the format of the human body as a way to structure the training program and the coaching program. So we have some amazing people that we know that we can say, go talk to that person, because we know you'll get what you need. And if they're not the right person for you, they'll help you figure out who is. They'll help you find somebody.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening here today. We're expanding. This first part of the Seekers Library opening up, and it's been in existence from the year 2000. It's just been in boxes and growing and growing and growing. And we realized several years ago that we had to get a new space to get this out for people to use, or it's just going to be dying on the shelf.
Yeah.
And I also want to talk about the team. Nothing great is ever accomplished alone. Think about that. We often will think to ourselves, I can do this better than anybody else. I'll just go do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know? And that might be true in the field that you're endeavoring in. However, nobody can do it all. Nobody has all the answers. Nobody has the ability to tap into not only connections of insight, but other people.
Yeah.
So I just want to acknowledge that it is really true. Nothing great is ever accomplished alone. So please remember that as we work our way forward. There's some people I want to point out that are part of that team that made today happen. My beloved husband, Jim Abernathy, who's here in the room. You can't miss him. He's usually always decked out in some kind of tie-dye and really cool hat. And today he's wearing an Alex Gray t-shirt. So thank you. Yeah, we do, we're a partnership for sure. So thank you, Jim, for supporting this life work of mine. You've made it easier and better. Thank you. I also want Cynthia Ringhausen to stand up for a minute. She's here in the room with me. Cynthia Ringhausen was one of the first founding participants in the Tree of Life Sanctuary back in 1990 something in there in California. And she has been involved ever since, on the board, off the board, in lots of different positions. She's currently Director Emeritus, and she came here for this today from her current home in Utah. Thank you, Cynthia. Yes. Yes. And Jan Spencer is the one of the people hiding in a room over there, and she's in is it a green dress or a green dress? Okay, and there she is. There she is. Hi, Jan. Jan Spencer is also one of the original two, Cynthia and Jan. And Jan, August 1st, 2000, she even remembers the date that she became involved. And she is currently the secretary of the board. We also have Marcia Hansen. Stand up, please. Just for a second. I know you're exhausted. Yes. Yes. Marcia Hansen has been with us for a long time now, since I forget exactly, at least 10 years, maybe longer.
Yeah.
And she and those of us that were at the core at that time were the ones that really said, we made that decision. Okay, we're going to do this. We're doing the library. That's our next focus. We had just accomplished the website, getting our website redone. It's beautiful. And so Marcia and our dear Emma Delisle, who's now with us in spirit today. She passed a few months ago, I guess it's been now. And Emma, those of you some of you know her, some of you obviously don't. We have a picture of her somewhere here. I'm not sure where it ended up getting put. It's not up yet. But we will be having a place on the wall in the library soon where we have all of the people that have been with us in the past and have transitioned on out of their body, so that we can always remember that they contributed. Emma's sister and daughter and son-in-law and grandson were here earlier. I'm not sure if they were able to stay till now. But that little boy, that little grandson, Dominic, was so happy to see what his grandma had done. So thank you, Emma. You're here. We also have an amazing other participant in our team, Paula Forget, or Forget. I always want to say French. Go ahead and stand up. Paula is our event and volunteer management program leader. Sorry if I mixed up the words, but she is the perfect volunteer point person. All of you volunteers that are here today, you know her. And a lot of the reason why you're here is because it's her. Yeah. So thank you, all of you, and Paula, for being who you are. And you're just incredible. Absolutely incredible. We wouldn't be doing this today if it weren't for all of you volunteers. So thank you, Paula. Yep. Give a hand to the volunteers. Ginny Lang I just, you know, Jenny already, I just gotta have her stand up because I swear I would not have known how to do this without her. We found Benjamin because of her help. There's much, much more that she's helped with that I won't go into today. I want to speed myself up here a little bit. So lots of people are here today to help us celebrate this. I also want to mention one more board member, John Mason, who is out sitting in the sitting area there. He is our board consultant, and his main area of expertise is comedy. So if you need to be, entertained, just hook up with John. He's also excellent at spreading the word. So he's a big, big part of our team, a very important part of our team. Thank you, John. So, yes, give him a hand. He loves yes. And there are so many other people on our team that are behind the scenes. We have one person, Jordan Shea Page, who is living in Wichita, Kansas. She's on our promotion team. Thank you, Jordan. You've been invaluable. We have Lynn Ferrier, who's not here today. She's our bookkeeper. Jesse Nunley, who is our digital community manager. He's also one of our trusted resources. He is an amazing coach and a wonderful soul and a great dad. Just, I could go on and on. We also have our wonderful, beautiful, kind, and sensitive Alexandra Goodman, our operations manager, who's we are so blessed to have her, and it's really amazing because when you come to work with the Tree of Life Sanctuary, one of the things that ends up being going on in a person's life is they get an opportunity to work on those growth opportunities. And she is the hub of all of this stuff that's going on with the Tree of Life Sanctuary. And she's a really sensitive person. She's just one of those intuitive and introverted kind of people. And she's handling an extrovert job. So we again, thank you, Alexandra. You're amazing. Absolutely amazing. Trusted resources, like I mentioned, we have Jesse. We also have Marcia Hanson, who is also a coach, a business coach, and also a minister. We have Lynn Brisden, who is our Your Path, Your Spiritual Satisfaction group coach, and also a business coach. She's the one that's coaching the board on running our business plan. And I probably have forgotten somebody. I apologize. But the main thing I just want everybody to get is that really it's a team, and you all know that. I know you know that, or you wouldn't be here today. So thank you. Thank you for your curiosity. It's the window to answering the most important questions of a person's life. Who am I? Where am I going? And why? There's free classes next week. Check them out. Help donate towards our GoFundMe campaign to help us pay for those mobile bookcases out there. They were the most expensive piece of furniture we got. So help us pay those off. And we also have 2 polls that we really would like to have everybody participate in. One is just a 2-question poll. There's a QR code out there for that one. It helps us decide what hours of operation we're going to have the library open. The other poll is about your interests. What is it that you want us to put at the top of the list that we are going to be offering? Will take a little more time, there's more questions, and then you have to give it more thought. But it's important. We want to hear from you what we can do to make you guys happy. And then there's a QR code for that out there too. That's it. I'm done boring you. Thank you for listening. And I'll give it back to Judy.
Thank you, Laura. I'm back in here. Thank you, Laura. Okay, our next speaker is Nicholas French. Am I saying that right? Yes, great. The TRICO Senior Project Engineer. Okay, and by February 2025, I have to give the history. Okay,
Okay,
and then I'll give it to you.
perfect.
Okay, cool. Okay, Capital Architects' drawings were finalized and then approved by Tree of Life Sanctuary and Bakerview Square Management. Next, Laura and the Tree of Life Sanctuary team began the proposal process to select a construction company. In April, they chose TRICO Companies based in Burlington. Tree of Life Sanctuary chose TRICO largely due to their proven record of strong commitment to over-delivering on customer satisfaction, not to mention their beautiful work for previous clients. Nicholas has been working with Tree of Life Sanctuary as the senior project engineer.
So thank you.
For you.
So, truth be told, I'm not Nicholas. He's sitting over there. He bamboozled me into speaking to me.
Good for the camera.
So my name is Greg Norton. I am also with TRICO Company. I'm the business unit leader for the service group, and your project management team is Nicholas French and Troy Olson, and they are right outside of well. Truth be told, Nicholas isn't a huge fan of public speaking, but if you were to ask him, he would tell you that I never stopped speaking. So yes, if I would step in and say a few words for today's ceremony. So it's really a pleasure putting a face to a name finally, Laura.
Yeah.
Started talking through email since 2024.
Yeah.
I too should have been sitting in that room next door because I am also very tired. Flew 20 hours from Puerto Rico to come all the way back here and go to work yesterday. And so I have a little bit of jet lag right now. But what I can tell you is that on behalf of TRICO Companies, our relationship with Capital Architects is incredible. We actually share a building in Everett because we have another office, a satellite office down there as well. And so I work several projects a year with Sandra and Megan, and it's wonderful. Right now we're getting ready to do a project for Angel the Winds Arena. We're going to remodel their VIP suites in the arena. So yeah, a very interesting project. But really what this is about for us is, TRICO is more about building beyond the building. Okay, we like to invest where we live, play, and work. And these sorts of projects, meaningful projects that bring the community together is what's important for us. Whenever we have the opportunity to work and remodel in a medical facility that provides important community services, just like you are right now, providing a resource for people. I too am a seeker in the sense that I lose my car keys all the time. So I just want to say on behalf of TRICO Companies, congratulations on your new facility, and I really look forward to seeing your success. And we're always just a phone call away if there's anything that you ever need from TRICO as well.
Thank you.
So thank you.
Thank you so much. That was great. And Nicholas, thank you. Okay, our next speaker is Marcia Hanson. And Marcia is the Seekers Library project manager. And I know that when I think of Tree of Life Sanctuary, I always think of Laura, of course, But when I think of the library itself, I think of Marcia. Because I have never been here that she hasn't been here. So Marcia is a certified life coach. She's a minister. She is a highly qualified, experienced, get-her-done project manager. And you got her done. and a change consultant. She specializes in human potential. She's been working with Tree of Life Sanctuary since 2018, both as a contractor and a volunteer, and the Tree of Life team is extremely grateful to her for its guidance and for her training. Without this assistance and her devotion, we wouldn't be sitting here today. So, Marcia?
Well, it's been a project of joy and love, every bit of it. But it's also been because of the people that are here in Tree of Life Sanctuary. Oh, sorry. It's their enthusiasm, it's their love, it's their participation in seeing the Tree of Life Sanctuary move forward, and for the library to be a living, wonderful entity in our community. There's not good things I can say about all the people who have worked so hard to make this a possibility. It's a dream that has been long held for many years, and that we have made progress on every year in some small way, until finally we come to this beautiful culmination of this lovely building that so many people worked on, of this structure. The architects, they speak about, they were so enthusiastic. I mean, they were as much in love with the idea as we were. Trico, the guys just worked their little hearts out for us when they came. No problem was too small for them to correct. I mean, the poor guy yesterday that was working with us, Vitaly, I think he'll never hang another picture again. So everyone has just been wonderful. The people that are part of Tree of Life Sanctuary have been for a long time. Jan, for instance. Jan Spencer has been the brain of the library for a long, long time. Long distance, doing her Excel spreadsheets and the database of all the books, nerding after it lovingly to see to it that it was always accurate and its best. And now that she's here, she's even more on top of it. And we will be moving to a new software, which is really going to open up the potential of the library and really make it something that the community can handle and touch and enjoy for themselves. But again, this is a labor of a team. And as much as I felt good and have been honored to be kind of the head of it and to spend many long hours studying ADA law, construction concepts, library requirements, books on classification, that the beginning one is this thick. So a lot of things went into making this happen, but it wouldn't happen without the wonderful people who have put everything, their heart and soul, into making this project a reality. So thank you to all of you so very much. The library is you, and you are the library. Thank you.
Well, last and certainly not least is the Seekers Library Manager, Benjamin Anderson. As the Seekers Library construction was winding down in July, the Tree of Life Sanctuary team turned its attention to finding the ideal soul to manage the Seekers Library. They announced nationwide that a position was open and received numerous library qualified applicants. After interviews, Benjamin was the interview panel's unanimous top pick. Laura offered him the position and he accepted, and he just arrived last Sunday to Bellingham from Iowa. He brings to the position a strong background in education perfect for Tree of Life Sanctuary. He holds a Master's of Library and Information Science, along with a Master's in Business Administration from Western Washington University. His library management experience spans 20 years. The team knew he'd fit right in when he shared that he strives to unlock mysteries and improve daily, and to inspire all to do the same. So please give Benjamin a warm welcome. Welcome back to Bellevue. Good to be you.
Hello, thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for making this a fantastic day. We couldn't do it without your energy and your dream, and I'm just honored to be part of it. Thank you to Laura, Marsha, and Jan, and Alex, and all the volunteers who helped us get to where we are today. We couldn't do it without you as well. My heart goes out to you. To me, all libraries are seekers' libraries, but this one in specific spoke to me. I was just really honored to be a part of your mission, your vision, and I look forward to being here and helping others, find what they're looking for, helping them seek a path, helping them improve and grow. And I'm public speaking is not my thing, so I'm going to throw it back over to Jenny. But thank you so much for your warm welcome, and it's wonderful to be here. And I can feel the love and the excitement in the air, and I'm thriving off of it. So thank you all.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Benjamin. We're so glad you're here. And that concludes our opening ceremonies. It concludes our presentations. So thank you so much for listening and for enjoying the saga of how the Seekers Library came to be. And we hope to see you all here on a regular basis. Throughout the coming week, there will be presentations and gatherings on various topics here at the library, and you can find a schedule out at the desk. And I know there's one posted on the front window. And at 1 o'clock today, Laura will lead a fall equinox wisdom discussion right here. So don't go away, enjoy the library, and then come back and join us to welcome autumn at the Seekers Library. Yes, Jim?
It would not be appropriate for me to be quiet during this very
Would you like the microphone?
There has been a lot of work by some very dedicated people, some of whom I didn't even get to meet until today. They were so busy doing and cooperating with Laura and the vision. And in terms of that vision, it would, in the room next door, there's a couple of pieces of furniture from the fellow who has since passed on by the name of Gene Mecca. Gene Mecca and Laura opened the door together to spiritual seeking and driven on by the unrelenting peace of the Guru. Really take a lot of steps forward, not just opening the door to questioning, but to actually going through the process of working and making things happen and recruiting people with ideas that they're congruent with their efforts. I'd like to say that in that room next to the James furniture and a desk from my living room, a table from my living room, I will be moved to tears from time to time with the messages that I hear. So give me a break. You see me breaking down emotionally, I'm fine. I can say I'm fine because I know that in this travel down this path that I have been during some highs and some lows, and that we have been able together to, now with the support of so many wonderful volunteers, we have been able to survive the disappointments and move on with the ability to take a look at ourselves, find out what we're really made of, and get to them. Yeah. And I think that's not just valuable in any endeavor, but in terms of the work that the Tree of Life Sanctuary and its capability that the library affords, it is very much something that Gene and Morris and myself are saying, hey, hallelujah, good work, Laura and I'll get back to them. I love and I'm so proud of my wife and all of these volunteers. You guys should just go ahead and have a parade outside.
You are fine. Yes, yes. So thank you everybody for being here. Go enjoy the library and come back for Laura's autumnal talk, welcoming autumn, and thank you for being here. And thank you for helping us open the Seekers Library. Have a great day.